Back in North Wales, another camping trip, no Katrina this time, just myself. And I've been thinking if I should actually share this or not, but I feel like it's a bit of a good lesson. My very first wild camping trip was right here on this spot. I think maybe 2-3 years ago possibly. I was with 3 other friends. The spot we wanted to camp at was the place Liam Brown wild camped at when he done his Snowdonia video. I thought it looked beautiful and we was trying to get there, and I done a bit of research and found the exact lake he was camping at. Found it on Google Maps and thought we could literally park the car on the road somewhere here and just walk straight across and we'll be perfectly fine. We attempted that in the pouring rain. This is in October. Rain was going sideways, we was in long grass. You take a step, you may get the top of the ball of grass, or you go knee deep. Yeah, it was bad. We was out there for like an hour trying to walk across this field, and we just ended up on the exact same road we started off, so we walked right back up to the road. We then found this spot shortly after, and it was quite dark when we first came. Pitched our tents just here, and we went in here and had a fire and cooked up dinner, ready to climb Snowdon, which I believe is over here. The following morning, plan was to do crib cock for sunrise. We done it. One of our first ever scrambling for all of us. One of my friend's shoes was falling off the sole. And then we came back here. We was all knackered. We was all so tired. We had an early night that night as well. And I remember getting woken up. We all had, I can't remember. I know there's 4 of us. Me and one of the guys slept in my tent, a double tent, not this Z-Pack one we had before. And then the other 2 had their own double tent as well, and we slept in there. I remember getting woken up, I think it was like 2-3 a.m. The group collectively decided to drive back home so they can get a proper night's sleep in their bed. I personally didn't know. I wanted to just see the night through and go home in the morning, but that's what the group decided, so we went home. Well, started packing up to go home. And that gets to the bit I'm ashamed to admit. When we came, it was October. We knew the weather was going to be bad. Like I said, we had sideways rain when we was going to trying to get to that lake. The other guy said they had a tarp. Now, I've been watching so many wild camping videos at this point. So yeah, bringing a tarp. That's going to be a nice camping tarp. That's going to have like the holes and we'll set up here. Now, they bought a construction tarp. And when it came time to go, that time early on in the morning, no one touched the tarp. Personally, I felt like it was their tarp, that's their responsibility, but I did benefit from the tarp in the rain, and it was also my group. Me and Katrina, maybe earlier on this year, we tried camping in Snowdonia, and the spot we tried getting to, we couldn't locate exactly where it was. So I was like, I know a perfect spot, and it's literally a 10-second walk from the car park. Came back here, and 2 years later, the tarp is still here. I don't know, it's been on my mind ever since. I knew that was my doing, not personally myself, but I was responsible for that partly. I think this other one as well, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely not this one, but that's what I plan to do. Litter pick all of this, put it in some bin bags and take it back and dump it in the bins at home. So let's get on with that. I think we've only got about 30 minutes until sunset. Their roots. So this bit definitely isn't ours, but I may as well start with this. Hey. I'll probably need its own one, so let me see what I can fill this one up with. Much more here, other than that of course. Why are they not working? No. Close. God damn, this needs to go in the bin. Alright, well, loads of wood lice in here. Get out, guys. Escape. GTFO. There's a few bits up there. Let's see if I can't find some more. I literally had a picture taken just over there, I'm pretty sure. 2 minutes until sunset, but to be honest, I think I'm pretty much done. Goddamn. Is that a sock or a stone? That is a stone. Alright, let's tackle this. Don't touch me, don't touch me. I don't know if this is even gonna work. Come back for that in a bit. Whoa, I don't want to fall down there. Those dirty boxes. You can literally hear an owl in the distance. So yeah, to be honest, I don't even know if this is going to be classed as wild camping. I mean, it's not a campsite, but people argue I'm not in the wilderness. The car is right there. This is the closest I've ever camped to the car. But it's easy. This isn't the main adventure. I'm not here. Well, I did want to do a litter pick. Honestly, it's been on my mind. I haven't litter picked in a good long while. So I didn't realise the camera fell on that clip, annoyingly, at the very start. Tried pitching the tent and there's just slate all underneath this ground, which is annoying because I managed to pitch, not this tent, but another tent that requires tent pegs, and that's like 6 to 10. I managed to get them all in. I'm just gonna go in the car. Gonna cook up some food. Where is the stove? So at least I will be able to sleep better at night because I managed to correct that wrong. It's been on my mind, I'll be honest, it's quite sad really, a bit a little. But I'm responsible, so I'll be accountable for that. And yeah, I guess posting about it does kind of take away from it, but it's accountability, it's correcting a wrong. And also I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. The tarp belongs to us, the chair maybe. The sleeping stuff, the pillows and that pad and all that plastic stuff, that's not ours. Do not disturb. Let's see how many gases I go through. Hearing thunder, so hopefully I can get this cooked before that comes. If not, I'm gonna have to crack a window. Either it's starting to rain or the grease here is popping. So we've got quite an exciting plan for tomorrow, but I think that's going to be included in the next video. Got an adventure tomorrow and I'm going to camp in a very scenic spot, so I'm looking forward to tomorrow's camp, as well as tomorrow's adventure. Seasoning, turkey, sausages, cheese. It's going to be a good one. Let's take the shoes off and get comfortable. Alrighty. 1, 2, and look at that. There we go. Perfect. Whoa. It's squirted grease all on my leg. Should have gave it a squeeze first. That's very good. Turkey sausage adds a lot to it. I'm not really feeling this, but I've only got podcasts downloaded, so I guess I'm just going to have to watch this 24 hours in police custody about some old woman going missing or murdered. Which is not the best thing to watch when you're out here on your own, sleeping in the wild, but hey.
But she made no contact with yourself. No. So you've not had any communication by text, email, no, nothing like that, okay.
So I've just been chilling, watching 24 hours in police custody. I complained saying I've only got this podcast downloaded, and then when that finished I was like, oh yeah, I do have a few films, but I'm going to make the bed, and then I'm going to eat a chocolate bar, start a film, and get an early night. It's 20 to 11, so yeah, maybe not. Pillow, chocolate, film. Just about to fall asleep and I realised I left my shoes outside, which is not a good idea. And I'm certain I heard thunder and felt rain, but I haven't heard had sense. Alright, now I'm going to sleep. Alright, well, it's 7:10, which means I did not wake up at 5. My alarms didn't go off. I don't think I set them at all, to be honest, which is a bit annoying, but it's not too bad because I've woken up and it is grey clouds everywhere, which means we wouldn't have seen sunrise anyway. So I need to get ready and begin this day. Now this might be a bit controversial, but I don't want human feces marinating in my car over the weekend while I'm out camping. So I'm just gonna leave this there and pick it up when I return. And I think this will be it for that for the video. Check the next one to find out what I'm doing in Snowdonia, and you might think I'm a bit crazy, but hey, thanks for watching.